All right, so you're welcome to the second part under the strategies of content writing. Now, in this session, we're going to be looking at your content pillars, we'll be looking at your content timetables, and possibly also be looking at your content format. So let's just go into it right away. So, content pillars. Under your content pillars, we'll be looking at the definition of your content pillars, we'll be looking at the purpose of content pillars, and also look at how you can actually create a content pillar. Okay, so definition. What is the definition of content? Definition of content pillars. Content pillars are broad themes or topics that guides your content strategy and ensures consistency across various content types. Now, these are like topics, they are like themes that they guide the strategy you're using in your content. Now, you see, these content pillars are like keywords that we use. For example, if you want to create content for a brand, you don't want to go out of line. You don't want to, maybe today you create content on something, tomorrow you want to create content on that same thing. You need to have different topics. Like a fashion brand have different topics. Under the fashion, you have design. Under design, you have clothes, you have dress, you have styling the clothes, you have wearing the clothes, you have quality of clothes. So there are different topics. If you are creating content about how to know a cloth quality today, you can create content on how to style a cloth tomorrow. So you see that under every brand or under every sub brand, under every niche, under every company, there are different topics you can explore. So your content pillar is highlighting those topics so that you can use them to build a pillar that you can always ride on. So they help you in organizing your content, in maintaining focus, and in delivering value to your audience. So this is just the main idea behind your content. And what is I said behind your content pillar. So what's the purpose of it? Like you know by now, to provide structure to your content creation, ensuring that the content are relevant, they are cohesive, and they complement the business goal. See, as a content writer, the most difficult thing for you is to wake up like every morning and you're thinking of, what content should I write today? But when you have a pillar in place, you know, okay, this was what I talked on yesterday. Let's have this today. Like a perfect example of this is at this academy, we have several topics we explore every single week. So let's say on Monday, we could talk about skill acquisition. On Tuesday, we could talk about motivation. On Wednesday, we could talk about entrepreneurship. On Thursday, we could talk about one of our courses. Maybe we pick graphic design course and talk about it. Then on Friday, we could talk about client acquisition. On Sunday yes, Sunday, we could talk about marketing your business. So you can see that we are just one academy, right? But we have different areas. So we break down these things into pillars and then we talk about them one after the other. So this is what your content pillar does for you. So in every business you are, there are several topics you could explore. So your content pillar allows you to bring down these topics and allows you to ride on them. So you can always create subtopic under each of them. I hope you understand me. So let's move into the next one, which is creating content pillars. So I'm going to be giving you what to use to create your content pillars and also some examples. So what do you use? Number one is you can make use of problems or solutions. Right? Okay, let's just start. Let's take one after the other. Problems. Now, identifying your content pillar could be very difficult because of you most likely may even think that you don't have a lot of topics in your brand or in the brand you're working with. So what you want to look at, you want to identify problems. So let's make use of another example. Let's make use of a forex trading brand, right? So I want to create content for this brand and I don't even have any idea on what to do. Let's say I've done my research, I've done everything I need to do, and then I want to start writing content. But before then, I need a pillar. So what are the topics I can explore? So I start with the very first one, problems. So what is the problem of people that really want to learn content or forex trading? Number one is these people, most of the time, they don't have money. So they are broke. That is why they want to venture into forex trading. So I write it, number one, I write broke. Under that particular keyword, I can explore it further. I will share how I'm going to explain it further. And then solution. Okay, I think of solution. What solution can I give? Okay, maybe the brand I'm working with, maybe they offer free trainings. I could put something like, okay, trainings. So this brand will train you on forex trading. I put that as another pillar. Benefits. So what are the benefits you would get from this forex trading? Maybe in general, what are the benefits you have? Okay, maybe the fact that you can actually make money while you're sleeping, right? I can put that down. Okay, you can make money while you're sleeping. Okay, good. Then industry also. I could also talk about, okay, forex trading industry. What is something good about forex trading industry? What's something good about it? I can't think about anything right now. So let's move to the next one. Company offer. So what is the company offer? So maybe the company, like the forex trading brand, maybe they offer the fact that when you actually like join their free training, they would guide you on how to make money, and when you make that money you can move into the paid class with the money you made. So let's say we have all of these pillars that I've jotted out. I can now start looking, how can I create content about each of them? So let me use one as an example. So let's say the problem of one is, like the problem like I wrote here is, the person is broke, so you don't have money. That's why you want to learn forex trading. I can create my first content on something. Let's say I want to create a social media flyer. I can do something like, are you broke, or are you low on cash? Read the caption. That's just an example. With that, I've created a content, right? Like the flyer. And then in the caption, I would share, maybe, here are 5 ways you could make money in 2024. I say number one, maybe affiliate marketing. Number two, blah, blah, blah. Then number five, I'll put forex trading. And then I'll explain everything and link everything back to the brand. That could be one content. Then the next one, I could also create another content on that same topic, on maybe the fact that the person is broke, how to start forex trading with zero naira. Then I will start sharing everything. Number one, you do this, you can join YouTube communities. Number two, you can read on online. Number three, you can join our free training. So you can join, I'll put the name of the brand, the free training, and all like that. What am I doing there? I am creating a content around the pillar, and that is just for the problem. I go to the solution also. The topic I pick, or the pillar that I have, I create a subtopic under it, and I exploit. So your content pillars gives you a guide. Now, if I have all of these things and I have a pillar for each day, when I want to create content, it's going to be easy for me to write content, because of, I already have a pillar that I can jump on. So I'm not thinking of, what do I need to write? I already have a pillar in place. I just follow it. You get me? I just follow that particular thing that I've set to write. So these are the things you could actually use. So let's even explore it more. Number one, let's look at an example. So let's say a problem with owning houses. So let's say let's use, okay, this is an example of a real estate brand, Abby. So no, we just made an example of a forex. So let's say we want to look at example of a real estate brand. So their problem would be, maybe they have problem with owning houses. So it's very difficult for you to buy houses, you know, as a person, you get, maybe because of the economy and stuff like that. So this example is, we are highlighting a real estate brand, and I'm a content writer looking to write content. So I want to create a content pillar, and one of the problem my audience is facing is problems of owning houses. So if that is a problem, I can create a subtopic under it, maybe how to save, or how Mr. Ade saved 10,000 naira every month and was able to buy his house after 3 years. You get that? So that's the content around the problem. So I can talk about that. I could also talk about agents. So maybe another problem of owning houses is because of people always fall into the wrong agent. You can pay somebody now to help you to get the house, and the person end up scamming you. That is also a problem. So we can create a content around it. Three things to note in a house agent to know if they are fake or real. What have I done there? I've created a topic from this particular pillar. The same thing. Okay, another like a solution here is, make the most of from real estate investment. So this is like solution, right? Now, how do you make the most of this? So let's say that is another pillar. I can do that by knowing how to invest. So I can tell you, okay, if you want to make money from, if you want to make your next 100 million from real estate, read this post. And then in the post, I go ahead to tell you how you can make money, how to know the right place to invest in, and on like that. I hope you're actually following me. So from the solution, which is make the most from real estate, I can create several content ideas from it. Then we also have the industry. So I was talking about the industry, right? So industry, like real estate jargon. So a jargon is a set of what is specific to a particular niche, a particular industry. So there are several jargons we have in real estate. I don't think I know any of them. I don't think I know any of them. But I think in forex, is it in forex or crypto? I don't know. They have something like the broker, something like that. So each industry have a particular have particular jargon that relates to them. So you can pick these jargons and expand on them. Let me try to think of one right now. I don't know why nothing is coming to my mind right now. I don't know why. Okay, so let's take education as an example. Okay, skill acquisition. Okay, let's just say skill acquisition is a jargon. So I can do something like, what is skill acquisition, or what exactly is skill acquisition, and I expand on it. Or okay, stop loss. I think that's a good example. So in forex trading, there's this word that is called stop loss. So, and that is a jargon that if you're not a forex trader, you would not know it. Even myself, I did not know anything like that before until I was I was working with a forex brand and I had to go and learn it. So, and stop loss actually has a meaning. I think that is how you reduce your loss when you are trading, right? And then that is a jargon, so I can explain that. I can just, maybe if that is one of my pillar, maybe on Wednesday every week, my pillar is to always create a content around a jargon for that particular industry. I can talk about it. Okay, maybe this week we talk about stop loss. Okay, what exactly is stop loss? And then I go ahead to explain it. So that is a content. So we drafted that content from where? From the pillar. So you can see why it is very, very important for us to always have content pillars. It gives you a direction. It is very easy to use. So you are not jumping all around. You are not thinking, what will I post today? Or today you do this one, tomorrow you do that one. With your content pillar, you are clear on where you're going. So we have other ones like your case study. So case studies like okay, under this content pillar, maybe I think this is like the benefits, right? So benefits, okay, yes, this is under the benefit. So one under benefit of real estate is you make more money. So you can create a case study around it, how a client multiply their investment. So you can see that is a content that I can create under the content pillar of case study. Another case study can be, we analyzed, let's say we can create the content how maybe we analyzed Ikorodu, and in the next 10 years this is what's going to happen. So we detail everything that's going to happen in Ikorodu so people can go and buy land there. That is a case study. So all of this can be drafted under the content pillar. Then joy of real estate. So another benefit of real estate is you are always appreciating, right? Your land is always appreciating. It is not diminishing. So there's a joy that comes with real estate. So we can create a pillar around it. So under this one, we can come with all of our social media flyers. So you used to see flyers like home like no other. That can be just like an heading. You can have a picture of somebody that is smiling. That is a content for your social media flyers. So you can create several content from this same idea of joy. There are several ideas that can come just from that one. And then another one is also installment payment. So under the company offer, yes, the company offers, we can also have invest installment. So you can always create several content around this. You can do something like own a land with just 100,000 naira, and then you go ahead to explain it how, okay, you make an initial deposit of 100,000 naira and you balance 50k every month for the next 6 months, something like that. Why? That is a content around the keyword or around the pillar of installment. You can also there are also other areas you can explore under the same keyword. I hope you understand me. So when we're talking about our content pillars, we are looking at how we can look for specific keywords that relates to a particular brand, right? We explore those keywords and we use them as a guide to create content. It allows us to create content much more easy. So I hope you actually understand this. Okay, so let's quickly go into your content timetable. Now, just like you know already, your timetable is a set of framework that you follow. You have a particular date, you have a particular time, and you have a particular kind of content that you produce all through this particular period. So your content timetable or your content calendar is a detailed plan that schedule the creation, publication, and distribution of content across various platforms. So it is like a calendar that you use. I use this every single time when I'm working with brands. Like, okay, let's say for example, on Monday, I'm posting social media flyer content. On Tuesday, I'm sending carousels. On Wednesday, I'm creating video content, and on and on and on. I go back again on Monday, social media flyers, I'm creating educational content. On Tuesday, carousels like Then I'll be creating maybe a testimonial content. On Wednesday, maybe video content, then I'm posting a meme, right? What am I doing? I'm scheduling it. So when it gets to Monday, I'm not thinking, what will I post today like this? No, I have my pillar ready. I also have my timetable. It is easy for me to just sit down and think of an idea I can expand on that particular day. So, what are the importance? Number one, it is easy to use. It structures your planning. It ensures regular posting, and it also ensures team alignment and consistency. With your timetable, there is consistency. You are not jumping up and down. Today, you are not saying this one, tomorrow you are saying that one. What you said this Monday is different from what you are saying next Monday. It ensures consistency. It allows you to build an effective brand because your message is consistent. I hope you understand me. So that is for your content timetable. And let's move into the format of content. Now, this is going to be wide because there are different ways content can actually comes in. So content formats, we have the first one is your social media flyers. So you know your social media flyers, right? Like an example of this one is what you can see on your screen. We are still taking orders. So that is like the tagline: transport your goods from Canada to Lagos and fro, right? What was this thing here? Okay, sea and dry cargo. I think that's okay. Frozen and dry cargo. I can also see the second content: publish your school results swiftly. So your own goal as a content writer, well, let's say for example you are told to write content. You ask the person, okay, what type of content? Is it social media flyers? Is it carousels? Which kind of content are we looking to write? The same thing also with you as a business owner. You want to write content. Okay, what kind of content am I writing? Social media flyers. Okay, how do I want to do it? Okay, so I need to have the heading. I need to have my sub heading and all of these things. So an example, a format of content is what? Your social media flyers, right? And then the next one we have is the carousel. You can see this. This is how to stay more consistent. That's the orange one. And then this other one, 12 forex terms you must know. So you can see this as this second content here now. You can see that it's a classic example of the jargon I was talking about. That one I was talking about particular keywords for forex that I mentioned stop loss. So in this particular content, you see that this person here is definitely talking about forex jargons. So you can see that what I actually said is correct. So when talking about your carousels, you are looking to create longer form of content. So your long content that comes in different slides. Okay, and then the next one also we have here is your captions. So your captions are also to be created by you. If you're going to be working as a content writer, if you're working on the social media flyer content, you also have to be working on the caption. Nobody's going to write the caption for you. So the thing about captions is just in your captions, you are expanding on what you said in the content. So let's say you created a flyer. When you need to create your caption, you are simply expanding on what you said in the flyer. So it's not that difficult. Okay, you're just expanding on what you said. If you talked about owning a land, then in the caption you can just talk about, okay, here's how to own a land. You're just expanding on what you said. So your captions are also a format of content. The reason I'm sharing all of this is so that you would be able to know the different format of content we have of or content writing we have, and then you can always explore them. So even when you get jobs, you're able to know, okay, what type of content are we looking to write, and you know the one that you like to create more, so you can leverage more on that and you can improve more on others. So we have social media flyers, like I said, your carousels, your captions, web page. Yeah, so websites, you can also create content for websites, for landing pages, for sales pages, and then video formats. So that's like your motion, your this your ed these reels, yeah, like the ones that your influencers create, those, I don't know, popular influencers create those videos that you just make, like headshots where people just come and stand in front of the camera and are talking. So like it's a script. They're actually following a script. Like just where I'm talking with you right now, I'm following a script, and that's what you're looking at on your screen. So with that, it's the job of the content writer to write the content that the person is going to see. So if you want to make videos also, you have to learn how to write those kind of content. So, and then the last one we have is your motion design. So when you create motion designs, definitely somebody has to write the content. Okay, so you can see that as a content writer, your job is really wide, and you can make a lot of money if you are able to master all of these things. I actually trust you on that. Okay, so these are the formats of content that we actually have. So in this module and the previous module, what we have done is we have looked at strategies around content writing. We've looked at different things you need to put together to be able to create content or to be able to write content more easily. Starting from this one we just ended now, the format of the content, we have the timetable, we have the pillar, right? And we have the type of content. When you are able to nail all of these things, it's going to be easy for you to actually write the content and to be able to achieve your goal with that particular content. So I believe you learned a lot from this module. I'll see you in the next module.